I want to share this with you is because I personally struggled with it a lot, and I'm still struggling from time to time. And probably I'm not the only one, right? So I want to make sure that if you are the person struggling with this right now, listen closely, because you're not alone and you have a way, a system how to skip on, just not coping with something. And the specific topic that I want to talk about today is comparison. Giving you a clear example, what I used to do very often is just going on LinkedIn, scrolling on LinkedIn, and because I'm following a lot of industry leaders and a lot of people who I am looking up to, and they're also within my niche, I was always somehow frustrated after going for a few minutes and just scrolling through and seeing their success, seeing their wins, seeing how well they are doing. I was looking at myself, and because I'm very highly self-critical, as you should be if you are a high performer, but what I was doing is I was comparing myself to them, and I was like, oh my gosh, where am I right now? Or they are doing this, or they have this lead magnet, or they are promoting this specific thing and they figured that out. And me with my business, I did not, and I was just beating up myself for things that, one, it was out of my control, and second, I did not even know if those things are true. Keep in mind that we are in the world of marketing, and right now I'm just talking about comparison. What is the right way to compare yourself and the wrong way to compare yourself to something? I was always comparing myself to these people who I barely knew, but somehow they look shinier, somehow they look smarter, somehow they look more achieved. And what I soon realized is that after spending 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes even scrolling through social media and scrolling through specifically LinkedIn, because that is the platform where I like to learn about things in my industry, in my specific niche, I was just not feeling good about myself. And what I realized once that I zoomed out and stepped back is that whatever I'm seeing and whatever I'm comparing myself towards or to is absolute BS, because I should not be doing that, The only thing I should be comparing myself with or against is me. How was I a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 quarters ago, 3 quarters ago? Because that is your starting point. And if I was looking back to who was I a quarter ago, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gained so many skills. I created all these opportunities. I gave all this training to my teammates. I improved my business significantly. And here I am right now scrolling on through social media and comparing myself against things, people, events that I don't even know if they are true or not. But what I'm saying is that you're comparing yourself against something that you don't even have a clear baseline if it's true or not. And most importantly, you're comparing yourself against someone else's goal. And there you're always going to be a loser. Why? Because you're not playing the same game. So this was really on top of mind right now for me for the past few days, and I wanted to share it also with you because you might be here and you might be doing the same thing and you might be struggling. You might be an entrepreneur or a business owner who just starts to figure things out, who might be just learning about Amazon ads, who might be just starting their e-commerce business and gets widely successful or gets widely unsuccessful because things are not working out for you. Your only comparison should be who you were now and who you were a quarter ago, because that's going to be giving you a clear line. Are you better than yourself three months ago? Are you worse than yourself? Are you the same? Those are going to be perfect metrics that you should compare yourself against, because once that you're going to start comparing yourself against someone else's shiny success, someone else's achievement, someone else's wins, someone else's goal, it's going to make you feel so bad about yourself because you're going to direct everything yourself towards someone else's goals, someone else's achievements. So this is the biggest thing that I wanted to share with you guys, and especially because it's going to hit you hard, especially if you're a high performer and also you care about people. Probably I'm not the only one. So this is why I'm sharing with you. Stay strong, compare yourself only against yourself, against your achievements a quarter ago, 2 quarters ago, 3 quarters ago. Because what you're going to notice is that if you're on a daily basis improving, doing things that are the correct things for your business, are working on the things that are actually going to move your business forward instead of working on the things that are not moving your business forward, those are going to take your attention to focus only on the things that you need to improve. Your characteristics, your business goals, your personal goals, those are going to be improved against yourself a quarter ago. I love to share these ideas also that are not necessarily just shop related, Amazon ads related, because I feel that most of the time we are very lonely when it comes down to entrepreneurs because we are doing this by our own. Or I know whenever I started e-commerce, I was super lonely because I did not know who else is doing the same thing. So I was reaching out to groups and so on to find more people who are alike and doing the same thing, but still everyone was just like, oh, this is how well am I doing and this is how big I'm dreaming. And so I'm like, yeah, and at the beginning I cannot relate to that, so that's why I'm saying, please make sure that also you on your end, when it comes down to comparison, are not going to compare yourself against anyone or anything else than you.